Alright, we are back. I have done, as you have seen, like all of the delivery quests, but as I did them, we found new cases, and one of them is actually a hacker that we need. Alright, found Jiro at Kowloon number, level 2. So let's grab that hacker and, I don't know, beat them up. Kowloon level 2. Oh, Vtuber is also, Flare is also at this point about like level 14. Yeah. It's not immediately here, okay. That's all I need to know. If that person is not immediately at the entrance, then I do not need to worry. Let's just turn on the high security. Because the random Digimon here will not do anything. Oh, I hope the person's not in the maze section. Also, well aware that I can run. This not super meta for me in the moment. Like, when we get a random encounter, I will fight them, just so we get, like, experience and stuff. There's the hacker. Also, I need to buy more imports. Because we are running low. This is probably the last import I have. Before we need to buy new ones. But hey, that means we can just, like, buy them as we go to, Shinjuku. Hey, are you Jiro? It's the hacker from the blacklist. I never really wanted to be a hacker in the first place, I swear. But Ugh! Oh, come on. I'm not even gonna use the signature move for this. I can get another Gazimon. I was threatened into being a hacker or else, but now I see the light. I'm going to go back and stand up for myself, thanks to you. Well, the hacker has repented. Off we go. Revives an ally at full HP, okay. Boop. Alright, and now we go off to Shinjuku now that we've solved all of these. But first, we queue up more missions. Yo, more revival capsules? Let's go. And you do investigate. All right. We did already sell most stuff. Thank you, shopkeeper. And let's go to... was Shinjuku, right? That she said we needed to go? I think we need to go where the digital wave appeared. So, off to the train station. Oh. What is this? Huh? I feel like something's out to kill? A case came back from Detective Matayoshi. Hurry up and come... What, you felt something ominous in the air just now? Since when have you been so superstitious? It's probably just nothing. Just get back here so we can get to work already. I should go and see if there's a new case to investigate. Oh, I also just realized the girl from... that the lady mentioned, the black-haired girl from the food thing. That was Yuko! Oh. No, I really want to invite her along next time. Alright, back to Nakano. This will also, whether this is like the... Whether this is the... Whether there is more to this chapter or not. This will probably be the last case for this episode. An invisible slasher is rampant in Shinjuku. Catch the culprit before something serious happens. Please help. There's been a string of some real oddball incidents lately out in Shinjuku. Cars, trees, building exteriors, they're all getting sliced up. And with clean cuts too, like someone took a really sharp knife to them. Thankfully, nobody has been gotten hurt by this so far. Right now, it's just a case of trying to curb vandalism we're dealing with here. But it's heavy-duty stuff getting damaged here. Imagine if people start getting targeted somewhere as dense as Shinjuku. It would be a real problem. As long as we don't know who's behind this, we can't predict what'll be next. And the police can hardly be bothered to get off their asses and... Like this will help us. It's after the last incident. I see, this is where this is going. Alright, let's check it out for you. I have politely borrowed access to a security camera in Shinjuku, so we can check out what's been recording. I don't see anything, and damn well don't hear anything right now either. Doesn't look like I can find any evidence of actual crime though. Though I'd wager that you have already checked this much yourself. There's really nothing left on there, huh? Oh, I just found something interesting. Here's my trusty assistant from just a little while ago. Let's take a look. Wait, what was that flash of light just now? We might just have a real-life Kamaitachi on our hands here. You've probably heard about them from folk tales, right? Kamaitachi are weasel spirits with claws as sharp as a sickle. To hear the stories tell it, they attack people appearing inside a sudden whirlwind, cutting their victim's skin sharply in its wake. What's probably really happens is that when people's skin gets really dry, they can get cut up by small rocks blowing in the wind. Or so we thought. Looking at this footage, I think it's safe to say it's no ordinary gust of wind. Knowing that, well, there could be an actual Kamaitachi on the loose in Shinjuku. Putting fairy tales aside for the moment, what do we know is that light reflected off of something? Maybe the wind somehow? Or blade? Or maybe something else entirely, who knows? But that light definitely skimmed really close to your head there in that footage. If you hadn't felt anything ominous back there, you might have seen your head pop off your shoulders. Better stay sharp. You only stay lucky for so long, you know. Head back to Shinjuku and investigate the surrounding area. Detective Matayoshi and I will stay here to analyze the footage some more. Okay. Oh yeah, I also answered like some of the Digimon's questions. Back to Shinjuku and a weasel. I guess this is Rapamon? I think? There's a thin line coursing through here. Looks like a burn mark. Wait, a burn mark? You found a burned spot, you say? Anything else of note you found here? What's wrong? Does something heal off again? Flash of sunlight reflected off a window has blinded you? Ha! Looks like you froze Kyo for the time being. Oh wait, there she goes. She's moving again. Guess she's looking something up. Haha, when she's like this, she's lost in her own world. No point trying to talk with her. Looks like she'll be at it for a while. I hate ordering you around since you don't work for me, but would you mind looking around for more clues for us? We've had a lot of reports and this phenomenon could come into the police department, so there could be definitely something left to find. There's another one of those burn marks on the sidewalk here. I feel it, the murderous intent from before. You are too slow. Hey, it's me. I figured what's going on. The culprit, whoever they are, is using reflections to their advantage. Have you ever heard of the Walkie-Talkie building? A super tall skyscraper in London. That was at the center of a really bizarre incident. Basically, there was cars packed nearby. It was mysterious and... Trying this again. Basically, there were cars parked nearby it that mysteriously had parts of them melted and warped. The cause of it was the building's windows. The panels were installed in such a way they reflected sunbeams, potent enough to damage the cars. In this instance, though, we are not dealing with sun rays. Judging from the flash of light and those burn marks you have found, we're probably dealing with lasers here. This isn't your ordinary laser pointer we are talking about. Only weapon-grade lasers could leave such deep burns. The question is how someone managed to set up all of them in Shinjuku and fire them off without people spotting them. There hasn't been any big power surge in the area. Could there be batteries? No, wait, the digital wave readings are fluctuating weirdly. Don't tell me they're using digital waves as a substitute for microwaves in an impromptu maser. If that's the case, then... Hey, you think you can trust in my deductions and your good luck to pull us through? I love how Army is dodging. Like I'd ever doubt your judgment. I like that attitude, then here's the deal. The culprit is aiming the laser at you using every reflective surface in the area. We're going to use that to our advantage. The fact that the laser is bouncing around towards you means we can trace it back to its origin point. To that, you need to get in the line of fire. You have to time it well, or you will get a hole burned right through your skull. You get what I'm asking here? As soon as that laser got to you, I want you to connect jump into it and dive inside. Huh? If my thinking is correct, that laser is actually a type of digital wave. If it is, the instant the beam of light hits something, it forms a connection with its origin point and establishes flocks of networks that it connects. That's what should make it possible for you to connect jump into it. I know it sounds crazy, but you're easily the luckiest person I've ever known. You can do it. Trust yourself and tackle it head on. Just concentrate. If anyone can do it, it's you. Oh, it's one of these dungeons. Yo, with Bakemon in them? This will be a great leveling spot, to be honest. 700 XP unupdated? Ooh, this could be easily like 1500. I'm going this... No, actually, I'm going the other way. That way looks like it's continuing. Clockmon 2? kinda crazy, honestly. Level up for Flame Drummond and for Lady Devimon, who gets the strength point. And what do we have here? SP capsule, okay. Yo, Birdramon! Don't think I have anyone who is like strong enough to instantly kill it. Like nobody is like type effective. But we don't need to. Okay, good. This is a dead end, which means there's no items here. There's an item here, though. SP Capsule A. Okay. But yeah, like I said, so next time we get... Oh, there's a Tankmon. Wait, I remember this! I remember Tankmon! And we can realize Bakemon. But yeah, I hope Beelstamon is in... No, actually, I think I've seen Beelstamon be in Time Stranger in the trailer. Oh shit, they go first. Okay. $142. You do get HP and speed and stuff. Need to double check. Actually, I can check now. Because we don't have that many, like... Oh, we do have a bunch of, like, ultimates. There you are. Oops. Oh, it doesn't tell me what I need for it? Damn. Oh, we need to go back. I'm so sorry, we need to go back. There's an item in the bag. Wind Claw! Bam! I do figure Fladramon is going to be pretty good, like, most of the game, I feel, or like at least to, like, the midway point, but that, both Magnadramon and, Ulforce Vdramon probably outpowering it. But we can get Fladramon to a very high level, and then get it back into, the farm, feed it a bit more food, and get maybe an Ulforce Vdramon. We need, like, the same number of ability for Magnadramon and Ulforce Vdramon, I'm pretty sure. So that's currently the plan, TM. That's right, I trademarked my plan. You guys cannot have it. And there's Tankmon. Who are you? How dare you find me here? Are you some army goon trying to take me back? No? You're not with the army? Well, I'm an optical weapon Digimon that broke off a certain country's military. I was developed and trained to be a weapon capable of attacking the real world directly from cyberspace. But I hated it. I hated being worthless to them for any other purpose aside from that. And I hate anybody in the army who just tries to treat me like a weapon. So I ran. Huh? You're wondering why I was attacking the city? I was just practicing my technique over the network to find something else I could do. That's all. Oh, so my lasers were shooting out into the real world without me even realizing it? Sorry about that. Try all I might, no matter how much I run away. I really just am a mean old weapon in the end. No, that's not true. I'm wrong. Because if I was a real weapon, there would have been casualties. Hey, you're really some... Hey, are you okay? You look alright? I'm so relieved to see you again. If something had happened to you, I would have made me really look terrible as a detective. So I'm glad you're okay. Detective? I know it, you lied to me. You really are just a government dog. No. I'll make you pay for this, you two-faced scumbag. You're so desperate to make me a weapon again. Then I'll give you what you want and then some. Take this. Alright, guys. Whoa! Okay, that hurt a lot. Nightmare. Comet Hammer! Desolation Claw will not do anything, so I will critically charge Lady Digimon. And I will attack break the Tankmon. Because the 600 did scare me a little. Nightmare 3! Immobilized by Rico. Oh, it's Hyper Beam. It's like old Hyper Beam. Oh, fuck. Should have done the Earth attack. Well, Comet Hammer. So that it's at least like 0.75. There we go. That's a level up for everyone! Cyber Dramon, Flare Dramon, Lady Digimon, and gets a strength point. That's enough. I get. I'm nothing more than a weapon to be fired off. I know that after fighting you now. If that's the life I've led, then I wish I'd never been created. Oh. Oh, so it was a programmed Digimon made by a foreign military, huh? I'm sorry I interrupted your investigation then. I guess I gumped up the works real bad, right when you won him over. Still, at least it put a stop to things, even though it ended poorly. It really did. Now it's become a serious situation. I mean, not only did you find a top secret military weapon, you also, well, destroyed it. If you're not careful here, this could turn into an international incident that even threatens our security treaty with that country. Just when the Japan finally got them to move their bases to... They could vanish into thin air because of this. Oh, okay, it's America. Oh, but don't you think any of this is your fault? If it were to lead to World War III taking place, you shouldn't feel guilty. Oh, no! Oh, yo. If I didn't know any better, I think you were being serious. But I really am. When am I not? Anyway, Lady Luck was really taking a shine on you. To tell you the truth, there was actually one other thing the Flash of Light could have been. See, if it hadn't been a normal Maser, but instead a phonon Maser, you wouldn't be standing talking to us right now. I detected fluctuations in the digital waves, which made me immediately determine that they were functioning as a Maser substitute. However, there was also the possibility that instead of microwaves being substituted, there could have been ultrasonic waves. Rather than rely on photons, phonon Masers, as the name implies, rely on amplified phonons. Oh, damn, the lips and their phonons. Which makes their properties fundamentally different. You'd have been facing a phonon Maser back there. You probably would have been able to use it like a normal network line and connect jump. Now, do you now get how lucky you are? Did some great work out there today, kiddo. Hmm? But that's what youth is in the first place, so keep it up. What? That's that case done. Bank expansion drive. I agree with Detective Matayoshi said. It's back to work for you, kiddo. Your next task awaits you. Oh. We are getting plot. And so, it has come to my attention that the acquisition of Null Corporation by Kamishiro Enterprises was illegal. Some rotten underling did it on their own, with no permission, and although this was years ago, it was categorically the wrong decision, and as such, I certainly will not let it slide. With that said, everyone who was even slightly involved, from the vice president on down to the delivery boys, I fired them all, each and every one. Moving on. From here on out, I shall run the company, personally, as CEO. In a complete change from the old organization, I shall now control the company directly. Decision-making will be faster, and we'll be able to prove the string of new services under our customers' demand. I'd like to start by taking the first step today. There's a very major project I've had in mind for a while now that I'd like to announce. And that is a major update to Eden, our flagship service and the cornerstone of people's lifestyles everywhere. And with this new update, you'll be able to do that, and this, and maybe even those things. Man, what a Twitter update. The details are still a secret. Oh. But we will be hosting an early access demo event for people to try these new Eden updates ASAP. Please join us, experience for yourself our new sincerity, along with the new possibilities offered by Eden. We got slammed. Indeed. Our opponent is not to be underestimated. They really got the upper hand. Huh? We were about to launch a raid on Kamishiro on the basis of the materials you obtained for us, when there was a leak in form of an international announcement at Kamishiro regarding the raid. In other words, they admitted their guilt before we could pursue any charges. My superiors fell for it completely. They put an end to the case by seizing the evidence we've prepared and arresting the scapegoat. It's a matter of speculation, but I speculate that it was Kishibe who ordered that announcement. This press conference must be part of the cunning scheme as well. Her cunning scheme. She probably figured that if she got to the press first, she could avoid apologies and explanations that would inevitably come later. But to couple that with announcements of her becoming the new CEO, as well as these large-scale Eden updates, all at the same time... Give him the old razzle-dazzle. It's the Kishibe show she's running, and she knows it. On the other hand, we did get evidence proving a connection between Kishibe and the demon hackers. But all the accounts associated with the demon hackers have somehow magically been erased. It will be tough to identify them in the real world. I see. I'm so sorry, Kyo-chan. Just when we finally had Kamishiro by the tail, they got away. No need to apologize. Even if we rushed into things earlier, it probably would have been all turned out. Probably all would have turned out the same. Oh, that was the Akino avatar from the very beginning. Urgent! At Cake Cafe. What's up? Come see me. Great, just when we are having a serious talk. At least use a ringtone that doesn't suck all the dramatic tension out of the room. Sorry. Oh, a call from Shiromine Nokia. Don't worry about us. Just go. You know the saying, strike while the iron is hot. There's nothing we can do for right now. Waiting for her to make the first move is a valid part on our end.